You're not drunk after your Bud Light, Sam?
Honestly, it literally tasted like water. Like even Victoria said it tasted like watered down, but it wasn't a good beer.
Well, poo gets me drunk, so what does that say about me?
Two's your
You've
magic
got
number,
to
isn't it?
venture out.
2 beers, 2 foot hot dogs.
Yeah, let's not go back to hot dogs. Cassie's got
Please,
PTSD from that.
God, no.
No meat chat
Not a
this
fat
week.
one there.
That was
No meat chat.
terrible.
Minutes.
Oh dear.
Killing me with that. The freaking McRib or whatever, the rib sandwich that
That's what
Sam
Sam
likes.
likes.
I'm like, please,
That
He
is the
likes the
no.
rib
best.
witch.
That is the
Ugh.
goat.
Let's not talk about goats either. That's not. Can't eat goats.
No.
Turkey legs from these strange looking turkeys. No.
Ugh.
How do they get so many of them? Okay, I'm done.
It's so sad.
You think
Just
about
the
how
fat
many they
ones.
go through in a day? It's like it's insane.
Stop.
And not
Gonna
even
get
just the
animal
universal,
cruelty to get in
everything
touch.
part.
It's so sad. I hope it's just fake meat. I hope you're all eating fake meat and that the animals didn't actually die.
Yeah. What's chicken tenders made out of? Is it actually chicken?
To be fair, it's for like 1% chicken anyway, so I wouldn't worry.
Yeah.
Jay's doing his bit for the environment by
I
just
am.
living off chicken tenders.
Basically, pigeon tenders.
Chicken
Yep.
tenders.
Yep,
Yeah, chicken tenders.
they're not real.
It tastes good though. Right, are we all ready?
Mhm.
Yep.
Do it.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Universally Speaking podcast. Kenny, Sam, and Cassie with me again for this one. First things first, any props to start with?
Yes, I do. Sorry, I got a notification about my battery being low. Give me 1 minute here.
Wonder.
Sure, eye on me.
Well, whilst
Okay, might
Kenny's
have
doing
a
that,
charger at some point, but I do have a prop. Woohoo! And this could give you a clue as to what my number one pick is. So
Is it a laptop
really
charger?
hoping for the first draft pick here.
Giving it away
Okay.
early there, Kenny.
So yes, for the listeners, we have a Metro Flu sign straight from Epic Universe. So yeah, talk more
Really
about that.
cool. I didn't even know they sold that.
That was pretty awesome. I almost forgot I had it. And then I remembered, I'm like, I do have that. So I had to go upstairs and look for some stuff. And I'm
Let's
like,
go
oh,
upstairs, the next prop room.
yes.
I think this is the wrong way
Basically,
around.
upstairs is the prop room.
It's not that Kenny forgot. I feel like Universal forgets what they've got. They call Kenny. It's like, yes,
Yeah.
that is a prop. That is something you sell.
I've never seen that before, but that is cool.
So my
Yeah, that is
prop,
cool.
or props as it is plural, isn't my number one pick. But I've gone here for
Oh.
there we go. 2 plushes. So
They're so
from-
cute.
yeah, they are the kids. I literally, with 2 minutes to go, just went in, stole them from their bedrooms. But there we go. So that was courtesy of Sapphire Falls. Thank you very much for paying for those as part of our full day being paid at Epic Universe. But yeah, that is
Those
my-
are adorable.
Right.
Oh, you like those,
yeah,
Cassie?
pretty good. And then yeah, little hiccup flag as well.
See, that's the cutest
Aw.
thing ever.
That is
That's the cutest thing.
Kenny, have you got those?
No, only have a Potter plushie and a Lorax
Up your
and
game.
an ET and a Captain Cacao. Okay, well, so yes, I do have plushies.
No flashes. Right then, you've already seen it from the episode title this week, but we are doing another draft episode, which I personally always love doing. They are low-key my favourite episodes, but this one is all about the ride queues at Universal Orlando Resort. Something we've not really spoken about too much yet, I don't think. So it's going to be our favourite queue lines, nothing to do with the length of wait time, the attraction, or anything like that. Just on the queue, the detailing, the theming, etc. So we're going to pick 5 each. So no doubt we're going to get to the lower end, or basically the shitty ones. Let's put it for a better word. They're not great ones. We could have picked like 3 each, but it would have been too easy that way. So we're gonna push the boat out and go for 5, so that Kenny can laugh at me again.
Oh yeah. Oh, clarifying question, Jay.
Oh yes.
Is the pre-show taken into account for these attractions as they are parts of the queue?
Good
Yes.
question.
Okay, very good.
Yes. 100%. Are we counting shows? Show queue lines?
I mean,
I think so.
shows do have queues.
That's true. Are we counting Horror Makeup Show, which is kind of not there anymore?
No, that's
And
cheating.
that was more of a
That's-
lobby, I think, more than anything, wasn't
That's
it?
a good point. Yeah, very good point.
Like, see,
Very good
Born
point.
and Cirque, they both have like an actual queue that you wait in.
Actual
And-
queue.
yeah,
That's true.
and they're cool.
Mhm.
No,
That's
no,
true.
nobody likes those because they might be on my list. So they are horrendous. Do not pick them. Well, one of them is anyway. Born, not so much.
Yeah.
So, as always with our draft episodes, we need to establish an order. So, the wheel randomizer is back out again. Kenny, I think you got the first pick on the land draft episode. I think I got first pick on the ride element draft. And I don't know about you, but I feel like first pick probably most important on this one. Like it's so
Yeah.
it's even though there's
Mhm.
probably still 3 or 4 contenders, but it's
Did you
it's
just
an
say
important one.
3 or 4 chicken tenders there?
It did sound like it, actually. It did sound like
It
it.
really did. It did.
Even when I said it, I was like, did you say chicken tenders?
It's on the mind.
Oh, right. So the wheel randomizer is back out as always.
Okay.
Come on, my time.
It's spinning. It's spinning. It's
No.
spinning. Oh, this is
Oh.
bad.
That's my
Kenny
number
again.
one gone then.
Well, that's number one gone. Yeah. So
So
Kenny again has got the number one spot. And is it going to hold on? Oh, it's going to be Sam. Sam in the 2 spot, which is quite a good spot actually.
It's
Hey,
not
you
because I wasn't
guys.
sure what my number 2 was.
I kind of don't want to go first because there's that much choice. And then Cassie in third, and I am last, which I feel like this is probably not the one to be last in.
I don't
It's
feel
Because a
not.
like
double pick, it's like I've got to wait 3 rounds to get a pick. So chances are my 3 favourites are probably all going to go.
I would
because
say the
there's
top
not-
4 are probably the same for all of us. At least then you're getting the
Mhm.
5th pick, so it's like you get the best of the rest almost.
Yeah, the next
best.
yeah. I mean, we'll see, but I feel like there's only probably a handful of like truly elite queue lines. I don't know what you guys think.
I don't know. The more I started doing my list, I was like, okay, there's some pretty good cues. But I guess I only did get to like 6 or 7. Then I was like, yeah, these rock. Like the rest, I was like, God,
Yeah,
I
how-
can't
how-
with some of them.
How many have you written down? Because there's 5 each, and obviously there's 4 of us, so we're
I
gonna
wrote
need to
7.
7. You might need to push the boat out on that one, Cassie.
Come to
can
me.
see.
It'll come to me.
Yeah. Sam, how many have you got down?
I've gone over and above. I've got 26.
Is that them all?
Wow.
Have you ranked them
Not
all?
all of them, no.
No.
Hagrid's didn't make the 26.
Wow. Spoiler.
Naturally, I get
Spoiler.
that. I get that.
Well, I've got like a top 7, and then like a second group of another like 6 or 7 as well. Kenny, what about you?
Kind of in the middle. I got like about 10 on my list, and then I do have another section of what I labeled the bad ones. And Hagrid's and Hiccups are there.
Yep.
I didn't
Hiccups
even
didn't
give
make this
Hiccups a
list
second
either.
thought. No, I didn't give Hiccups a second thought. We're giving it all away now.
Oh
Might as
no,
well start.
there's some in between.
Kenny, take it away then with your. I mean,
Okay.
it's going to be no surprise. Get the prop back out.
Oh, it is not going to be a surprise this time. I learned my lesson from the last draft. Yes, it will be what is arguably the greatest queue that's ever been invented by any theme park company ever, and that is Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. You cannot top it. Nothing has been topped. Episode over. I'm done. Peace out. I got what I wanted. Everything else is gravy.
Yeah.
End of the
You
episode.
you hit the nail. Yep.
Penny wins again.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only I will play devil's advocate for a second because obviously it was like in my top 3. I haven't ranked my kind of top 7. It was all kind of just see how the draft goes. But what I will say with Ministry, again, walking through the flu, I don't think I've ever gasped at a theme park as much as I did seeing that reveal of the Ministry of Magic.
Mm.
But I feel like the rest of the queue lets it down a little bit. I know you got to take everything into account, but I feel like they had to make the ministry that big, that much space for it. They had to cram everything else in. It's so congested. It's so tight. It's all very intricate. Again, personal opinion. I just don't think the rest of the queue is good. But obviously, the first part is out of this world.
Yeah.
No,
I'm just
that
thinking of
wasn't
like
convincing.
I'm thinking of the what's that room? The Hall of the Ministers with the
Mhm.
talking
Yeah.
statue and the paintings. I think that room's awesome. Umbridge's office where you get to see Higgledy for the first
Higgledy,
time.
yeah.
I mean, there's just so much good stuff in there. I'm sorry. I think out of the Potter attractions, it's definitely the best one. Although I will argue there's another one that rivals it, and I hope someone would pick it as the next one. So we'll see.
Not your pick, Kenny.
Pressure's on now, isn't it?
So, Sam, I'm guessing that was your number one as well.
That was, yeah, my number one, and I agree with what you said, Jay, that obviously the rest of the queue doesn't hold up. I think when you spend in the best part of an hour queuing round a vacuum cleaner, that's just kind of going backwards and forwards.
Maybe I've just got PTSD. Got
There is
PTSD
that.
from it.
The locker room, let's go spend 20 minutes. But that first, entry when the green smoke, the Flu Network, that is immense. Number one all day long for me.
Yeah.
Well done, Sam. Where are you going
Well,
next?
my top three were all Harry Potter attraction queues. So I am staying in the
Hippogriff.
Wizarding World. Hippogriff's a house. It's nothing else.
Very true. Shout out Matt Woodby if you're listening.
That was so
All right, let's lock that in as his response.
crazy.
Don't do it, Sam.
I mean,
Go somewhere else.
the names are tough,
somewhere
aren't they?
else.
I get him. Me and him, we need to have a call. We can talk through these names.
Exactly.
So my number 2 and 3 are quite close. I did change my mind on a couple of occasions, but the more I thought about it then, the more I was comfortable with my number 2. Kenny, I'm going to look into your eyes when I announce this one. I'm going to hope it's the right one.
Okay.
So my first pick, and what I had as number 2 on my list, is Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts.
Okay.
Not where I thought you were going.
It actually wasn't the one I was thinking, but I did have it very high on my list.
That is a surprise. I've got to be honest. Over the other one, in my opinion.
So the other one would be my number 3, but just the more I think. But anyway, I won't get into why I didn't go for that because I'll let the next person potentially explain why that's their pick. But yeah, for me, I think, obviously the queue kind of starts as you enter in, but just that facade already, you're kind of thinking, what's going to be inside here? That looks good. And then, not quite to the same scale of the Battle at the Ministry, but still you've kind of got that grand opening into the bank vaults as you get in the chandelier, just all the decor. It's just, again, mind-blowing. And for me, when Gringotts opened, it then took things to the next level. You've got that lobby, you've got the animatronics there. There's so much to see. You've got the noise. It is amazing. Then going on to, I guess, the Forbidden Journey queue, where you've got those moving portraits and the pictures. Again, you've got those in Gringotts. You've got that storytelling as you go through the hallway, and you're kind of in that last bit of queue before the lift, where you've got bits happening in the windows, the shadows, and then you've got the elevator scene. That is, again, unreal in terms of that experience. And obviously you're not moving, but it does feel like you are. Again, you've kind of got the visuals, the vault, it's perfect in doing what it needs to do to kind of give you that immersion and that in. So for me, number 2 on my list, Escape from Gringotts.
Sam, I'll have you know that you sold me on that one. Thank you. I almost forgot about the pre-show elements, and I'm the one that asked about it. I'm like, oh, the elevator, all of that. Chef's kiss perfection. Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
That is an absolutely amazing ride. I had Gringotts on my list as top because I just think it was the most impressive thing I've ever seen. Walking in to it for the first time ever. Especially as a Harry Potter fan. I mean, all of the Wizarding World attractions, I think, are in people's top because of just the attention to detail so amazing.
Yep. I will say
Yeah.
it does have an outdoor queue that rivals the greenhouse of Forbidden Journey, though.
Yeah.
The outdoor queue of Escape from Gringotts is horrendous. But if you just kind of,
Yeah.
less than an hour wait and you're in the normal line,
I mean, if it's queuing down there, don't go on it because it's going to be a long way. It's quite simple. Again, I'll probably say similar to what I said with Ministry personally. I feel like the chandelier walking into the bank with all the goblins and the chandeliers, it's unbelievably beautiful. It's so well crafted. I feel like again, once you get past that, it kind of go. I do like the elevator scene. I do like that. But when you get through there, then it's kind of just not much going on with the glasses, and then I'm not really a fan of the staircase going up. It's not great personally, I don't think. Um, so I just think that it kind of goes downhill a little bit. But like you said, the reveal going into the bank, it still blows me away every single time to this day. Do you know what I mean? There's not a day where I go in there and go, "Wow, it is incredible." It is absolutely incredible.
I mean, I guess one thing I would argue with on that is when you go and they're doing the ride photos in the line,
They don't do
um,
those anymore, surely. I've not seen
they
those in.
do.
Did
When I went
they
last
just assume they
summer,
don't do them? I never see it.
I
we
went,
say some, we're all right, thanks. No, I've just got to the next
I know,
person
like
you're walking
us
past.
awkward Brits were like, "Don't talk to me. I don't want to speak to you."
I will say
Americans
it
like, "I'll
definitely
take a
blinds
picture."
you. Yeah, you know me. I had the photo pass last year, so I did it. But
Honestly, I've not seen it in so long. That is
No, I
a
haven't
surprise
seen
to
it in
me.
a couple of trips. Yeah.
here, let me
No.
see if I can pull it up. If it'll, of course, it's not. Okay, there we. Okay,
Oh,
that's my family.
Pretty
do they
cool.
still do it down to the left as you get down the ramp? Is that where you take
Mhm.
it still?
Like when you come down, they're like, okay, take your picture, and they had like multiple booths open, so it was like moving
Hmm.
quickly. But so if that's open, I think that
Yeah,
area is actually really cool, especially with the moving portraits on the newspapers. That
that
was
is
always
cool.
such something that blew me away, was
Mhm.
that.
But even when you get off the ride and you get to the kind of pictures bit at the end, there's never anyone there.
One there.
It's just a bit of a
No.
empty area with some counters that registers that no one's at.
Yeah.
But it's good to know they still do it. I don't know why is it so on and off? So
It's
random.
random, I guess.
Very random. But yeah, I hate those pictures. You got to stand so awkward and just yeah. Maybe that's just me and you, Sam, being awkward Brits that we are.
I feel like, especially when I didn't have the photo pass, and it's like, this could be the best photo in the world. I'm not going to buy it. Just stop making me pose for it.
Okay.
Like, I know you're wearing the glasses, but I really don't understand why they couldn't do an on-ride photo for that ride. Like,
Yeah.
imagine
That'd
doing
be
that
cool.
like on the drop, like in the beginning.
That would be brilliant.
Yeah.
That drop is crazy.
They never do it on. Just a side note on ride photos. They never do it at like they always do it at random points. Like when I first did
Mm.
the Hull, they do it like right at the end when you just like pulling in, don't they? So you're not. So your face is just pretty much normal. Like imagine doing it on the launch out of Hull. That's where I
That's
want to
where
see
they
my
should have done
actually.
it.
Even a Stardust picture, I don't want to see that. Don't want to see that.
I
Moving
love
on.
that picture.
Moving on. Cassie, where are you going next?
Yes. Yeah, okay. I really am debating sticking with Harry Potter, but I think I'm going to. I had something else in my top two. That is like an iconic. Ooh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go for the icon. I love Forbidden Journey so much, but I'm taking E.T. because that is literally my favorite queue of all time.
Wow. That's not the two I thought you were debating over.
No, that wasn't in my top four.
But I'm happy
Is
about
that
it.
No,
y'all don't love
Cassie, as soon as
those?
you said
Oh, no,
legacy, I already knew it.
I love them, yeah. But it wasn't the top two that I've got
I know
left.
which two Jay's going for in his fourth and fifth
I
pick.
think
I would have taken Forbidden Journey all day, but there is just something about that ETQ that sticks with me. It's the smell, it's the nostalgia. That's always
Yeah.
gonna win it for me.
no, I love the pick,
Always.
Cassie. Obviously, ET was in
Thank
my
you.
top bracket as well. You don't need to say much. Nostalgia, smell, feels,
Yeah,
Spielberg,
That's it.
ET. Like
Yeah.
that's we all
That's
get it. Like even not even the true theme park people, they get it. Like for them, like ET is still a staple, and they all know about the queue. It's probably the queue that gets it's like the most spoken about.
Yeah,
It's
for
just
sure.
it's always spoken about. Obviously, they brought out scents to so you can get candles of the forest smell.
Mhm.
Like I said, it might not
Oh
be
yeah.
the most impressive queue, but nostalgia always reigns supreme.
Always. Always. All right,
Kenny, are
Jay.
you sad about that?
I'm very sad. I'm very upset.
You've
It
made
was like
Kenny
number
sad,
3 on
Cassie.
my list.
Sorry. Hee hee.
So I'm guessing that was in your top few as well? Top 26?
It's number 8, that one. So it may well have
Dang.
been, what kind of I went
It's
for
quite low,
shortly.
actually, that. Interesting. Well,
It is, but I guess it's
yeah.
again from that kind of the nostalgia, which I guess holds up for me. But I've tried to look at them, that wider kind of audience
Objectively.
piece as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally fair.
Right, so then I've got two picks now. Obviously, after the last pick, I get two picks in a row, which has worked out perfectly for me because top two, two of my top two are still sticking around, which I'm so surprised at, especially one. Um, Obviously, we spoke about it quite a lot already, and that is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I genuinely thought that could have been first off the board, if not second. Sam, you've obviously mentioned it already a little bit. While it may not be everyone's favorite ride, and for good reason too, motion sickness is not a joke. Like it's getting me now a little bit too. But like no one, I repeat, no one can deny the queue. I hope not anyway. Apart
Mm.
from the greenhouse section, I will say. Just ignore that part, that strange part that gets unbelievably hot. But thankfully the queue doesn't seem to get back there too much anymore. Not that I do the main queue much, but it seems to be straight in. But I remember the times back in the day when it was just
Every
so
single time. Yeah.
muggy in there, horrendous, horrendous. But yeah, ignoring that, walking into Hogwarts Castle itself, amazing, incredible. Once you get through the greenhouse, it's just simply perfect. So much to look at, so much to see, especially like said Cassie earlier, for Harry Potter fans, it's an absolute dream. Like sometimes I can't believe what I'm seeing. Like it doesn't look real because it's that good. It's that immersive. I love the room with all the talking paintings in where it kind of scales up in that kind of narrow room. I think you mentioned it earlier, Sam. Love that part. I love just looking up there and taking it all in. You got Dumbledore's office, the classroom scene with the random snow effect that just starts coming down out of nowhere. Um, and obviously seeing the sorting hat as well just before you get onto the ride. It's just chef's kiss for me. I mean, it's hot. You walk into Hogwarts Castle. Just like, don't forget how amazing that is. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's definitely my number one pick, and I'm so surprised that it got to the fourth pick.
Yeah, like I say, I was
Yeah.
debating 2, 3. I could have easily gone as my number 2 pick, but yeah, so it's a solid queue. I think it's probably the only attraction at Universal where I have purposely gone in, done the queue, and then said, "No, I'm all right, thanks." When they said how many are in your party to ride, and then I just exited through the gift shop and off I went, and that was just because,
Only you,
yeah,
only
I just
you.
wanted to experience that queue again. So
That just shows though how good it is. The queue.
I mean, it's a perfect pick. It was my number two, so I'm glad somebody got it. If I couldn't have it,
Yeah.
Someone's going to take it.
oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Get through
I
the whole
definitely fought
episode.
with
It's the
myself.
last one left.
Yeah. I definitely fought with myself because I'm like, do I go ahead and take ET? Because somebody's gonna take ET if I don't. I knew it. I had a feeling it was coming. I was like, it's gonna be Kenny. I know Kenny already took
Oh, yeah.
freaking Battle of the Ministry, so he's gonna take ET next. And he did take Battle of the Ministry, and that was my
Kenny,
number one.
Kathy's coming for you tonight.
Yeah. Yep. I was really hoping after he showed that Metro Flu sign, I was like, I hope I get the first pick. Like I would just love to just
I feel like I don't know if I remember rightly, Kenny, but last time when we did the last draft, you pulled out, was it Hogsmeade?
Oh no, it was
Prop, and then you
Diagon
didn't
Alley.
choose it. Diagon
I
Alley prop.
didn't
I thought
choose
you didn't
it.
choose it as number one. So I thought you're doing it again, doing like a U-turn again, but no.
Oh no. This time I learned my lesson. I was
Learned
trying to be,
lesson.
edgy and do something different. And I shot myself in the foot. So no, not doing that. Cutthroat today.
That's right, Kenny.
So moving on to my second pick.
I
It's
already know what it is.
we all know. Of course, you know what it is, Kenny. You know me. You all know me. I'm sure people listening know what I'm going to say as well. So yeah, back to Epic Universe. It has to be Monsters Unchained, without a shadow of a doubt. Again, I'm a little bit. I know the Harry Potter attractions, the queue lines and Harry Potter rides are so immersive and so amazing. So in once, I'm kind of surprised, but also not surprised because it's only three rides. Um, Again, there's not much to say. The detailing, the level of detailing is just on another planet. There's probably the most detailing in any queue line for the resort, I'd say, with monsters, potentially. There's so much backstory to every single room, every single artifact, every single painting, whatever. It's just crafted unbelievably well. And I don't think I've even scratched the surface because it's virtually a walk on every time, and I'm just too awkward to stop and look at things and let people pass by me. I just keep walking because I'm like, I've got to get on the ride again as quickly as possible. Well, this will change hopefully soon. Obviously, I'm a single rider aficionado as well, so I do often skip a lot of it. But again, I will change that because why am I'm saving what, like 5 minutes? This still has no wait time. Just go in the main queue. So
Yeah.
it's virtually the same difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it's just one of the best. The pre-shows, Kenny, obviously, we talked about pre-shows earlier. The pre-shows are excellent. I love them so much.
The pre-shows are good apart from one certain bit.
Apart from one, yeah.
I already know.
I will say that when I saw the figure of the moving like Kuka arm before going on to the first time, I was a little bit worried. I'm sure everyone listening is in exactly the same boat with that. They're like, shit, this is going to be intense. Can you imagine if it was that intense? Because it really is flinging it about all over the shop. So it would have been,
I still
yeah,
can't
it would have
believe
been
they
a lot.
managed to put that model in like
I
out of the
know.
seat. It's like how I get it's like funny. I get, but still, in this day and age, how could you possibly get away with having
Honestly,
that in the queue?
there must be so many people who see that figure in the pre-show and start to freak out. I bet some even leave because of it.
Oh, I'm
I
sure.
said I was a little bit concerned. There'd be so much pew if that was actually real.
Y'all, the gasp that left my mom's mouth when she saw that the first time, and I had to tell her, I'm like, it's not like that. I
Yeah.
promise it's not like that. And she was like, I'm not getting one. I'm not getting one. I was like, it's not like that. It's so dramatized.
But again, people that obviously don't theme park as much as we do, I bet they'll just see that and panic.
Yeah.
But yeah, thankfully it's not quite as intense as that is. But yeah, for me, it's just the perfect starter before the main course being the attraction.
Great pick.
Speechless.
Great pick.
Thank you.
Great pick.
Anything else to add on that? Or have I said it all?
No,
Hit
I
the nail
think
on the
you do.
head.
Yeah, so I think you're doing the right thing going forward of doing the main line, because that single rider line, if we're being honest, it's not the best. You see through like there's bars in an opening, like a window at one point, you can kind of like peer in, but you miss so many amazing things, like you said, by doing that. So I think, yeah, when the wait is 15, 20 minutes, absolutely getting that main queue, experience it fully.
God forbid I have to wait 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
God forbid. Well, I need to ride it 6 times in 1 hour, so I'm gonna beat that record this year.
You can do it.
Yes, you are.
End of the night, you just say, "Can I go on again?" And they're like, "Wait off to the side, go back on."
I wanted to ask that last time, but I was too awkward.
Oh no! You got to just go for it. I went on it like 6 times in a row.
Yeah, but you've got that American confidence, Kenny.
It just
I'll say
pisses
it, and
me
people
off
like,
when you
"Shut
see
up."
all the empty arms going through. You're
I
like,
know.
I know.
Just get
Yeah.
back on it. I mean,
I know.
To be fair, I think I asked last year, and I think they said no. So, but it might have been not at night, so they just said no. Do you know who I am? I'm the biggest Monsters fan. Yeah. So yeah, Spin Journey and Monsters for my 1 and 2 picks. Back to Cassie.
I'm really struggling here. I'm not gonna lie. There's one ride left in Epic that I think has a great queue. I think. But there's also a roller coaster that I love very, very much. That is so fun. Has a cool, fun pre-show, kinda, not really a pre-show, but I think I'm gonna leave Epic. I don't know if y'all.
Yes.
I don't.
Do it,
I don't know
Cassie.
if you guys. I have like 3 roller coasters that are all back to back, but I am gonna take Velocicoaster queue
Love that.
because there is so much. There's just so much to it that is just so cool. I really originally had this a little further down my list, but when I started thinking about the impressive, that first when you walk in and all the raptors are right there, and then there's like the lights lighting up, and then of course as you turn the corner and they're like in the locks, that's the coolest part to me. And obviously they're faster than you think, Claire. That's a banger.
Iconic.
Love that part. Now there's a lot of stuff to the queue that's very plain and not impressive, but I think those little things and like the little videos before, like showing the raptor paddock, it's just really cool. Modern, fun. So yeah, I'm gonna take Velocicoaster.
Sam, you are devastated?
To be honest with you, I had that and the one that I am going to go for in a pretty
Okay.
even position. So I'm gutted it's gone, but it's made the decision for me in terms of where I'm going. But
Okay.
Cassie's spot on with everything she said. Then throw in the outside queue, which again, you don't necessarily want to be there, but maybe busy time of year, and you're literally right next to that Mosasaurus roll. You're really taking it in, the vibes. You've got Mr. DNA doing his stuff as soon as you get in. You've got the props dotted out throughout the queue. And again, I appreciate it's not a reason in itself why you would put it as a really solid queue, but those lockers, it was the first time we saw that way of doing it at Universal Orlando, and then that's kind of filtered through to Epic. So again, it was that mixing things up, changing it. But yeah, from a roller coaster perspective, if you compare that to some of the other coasters, just completely night and day.
Yeah.
Such a good attraction and queue.
See, when I was doing my list, it was nowhere near the top end for me. However, on reflection, I feel that may be down to PTSD and trauma rather than
That's why.
Have you ever had your eyes
actual.
open when you've gone through this queue, to be fair, Jay?
But honestly, I've had so much trauma in that queue. You've got no idea. You got
I was
no
gonna
idea.
say,
Just
when you're
hearing
having
the
a panic
narration.
attack, you can't look.
Exactly, and like you don't forget it. Like it's every time I got it now, it's still there, even though I can do it willingly now. But yeah, the narration when it's like talking about putting your stuff in a locker, just that guy's voice is just awful to me. It's awful to me. So maybe that's kind of tainted it a little bit. But obviously, seeing Blue there and like I said the bit with Claire upstairs and Chris Pratt as well is very cool. But I just don't think it's as impressive as some of the others potentially. In my opinion,
Oh,
obviously,
no.
we all have different opinions.
Yeah, that takeoff and being able to see the coaster taking off as the Raptors chase it, I think that really seals the deal for me too. I was like, that's what got me excited. I'm like, oh, and then of course, as I get in the line, I'm like, I'm gonna vomit. Like I can't do it.
I didn't feel that excited seeing that, Cassie, personally.
Yeah.
Maybe feel worse.
Fair.
Because all the
Totally
walls are
fair.
so grey and my face is grey, so it all just blends in.
Yeah. Fair.
But I'm over that now. I'm over that. Promise. Kenny, I'm guessing you've not seen this queue, have you?
I mean, of course, I've seen videos and pictures of it and all that.
Hmm.
That Raptor chase thing with the coaster car, like, has that been confirmed that it's like an actual car going by, or is it like always the
is.
same one loop? Okay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it had to get evacuated quite recently as well. Like literally at that point, and you could just see the people actually just getting
Oh,
up at that
wow,
point
now
through the
that's
windows.
awesome.
So yeah,
That is cool.
I have to say it's a solid pick.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And it's a good point about the lockers as well, Sam, because they are very
Yeah.
efficient when people get their stuff and then move out of the way rather than opening the locker.
just
and
never go to
standing
those
there.
first ones. Just go around the
No, always go
corner,
around the back.
get in
I
front
think
of
you
about
told me that
100
tip,
people
Sam.
as well.
Yeah. Go around the back. But don't tell everyone though. Right, Sam,
Right.
where are you going next? Are you going with what Cassie was referring to, do you think?
I think so.
Is it an epic or not?
So it depends. I think this is one that's overlooked as well. Like your average guest isn't appreciating this one.
Okay.
I've got some nods from Cassie, so hopefully we're on the same page with this one. So it's one that has been mentioned earlier in passing, and this one, Jay, is very close to one of your favourites. It's
Curse of the Werewolf.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Can we lock that in as his response? I'm just
Yeah, lock that one in.
Thank you, Sam. All right, that's my turn.
It might be something that when I look at the screen now, Jay, I see you wearing, and that is Men in Black Alien
Okay.
Attack.
Not where I thought you were going.
Good one. Good one.
Okay.
No, I like that. Yeah, I'm repping the shirt tonight.
That you are.
Yeah.
I think this is
Love that.
overrated. So I guess if we start with the pre-show, look, we have had an amazing pre-show.
Kenny, don't
We have
say
had
it yet.
shit pre-shows. Sometimes, like, unless they're going to absolutely nail it and give it their all, I'd rather there be no pre-show. I'll put that out there to start with. But anyway, if they do it well and they do it right and they're on it, it'll be a fantastic start to the attraction. From there, you then go into the elevator, which is like the pre-Gringotts elevator. It is that same effect, just not done to a similar level. You come out the elevator, you've got the best AC on property. It's nice, it's cold, it's refreshing. You've got it. You go down the hallway, all of a sudden you're now starting to see the animatronics. You're starting to see effects. You know, you pull on the handle, you get air bursts, etc. It's an interactive queue, lots of different bits. You then carry on walking, and all of a sudden you've got the immigration hall. You know, you can see so much going on. And for me, the reason why I've picked it now is the fact you can actually go down there as well. Like, how many of these queues can you actually go in and be part of that queue? There's guests queuing for the attraction around you, and you're there walking around, having a look, you know, getting your picture taken, etc. You know, I was fortunate to do that a couple of years ago. I'd love to do it again, but again, for an attraction that I love, to be able to be part of that queue in that way, I think is amazing. And then again, just before you get on the attraction, you've got that final bit of all the guns. Again, if you've watched Men in Black, you enjoy the films, or just something to kind of get you hyped up again, it's just that little granular bit of detail for how old this attraction is. I think it was kind of taking it to the next level. But yeah, I think with a lot of these things, it's hard to look at the queue in isolation because of how much I love that ride. But I still think it's got so much going on. And the Men in Black queue, for me, is one of the best. So yeah, I did out of it in my 5th place. And yeah, happy that it's still available for me to go for.
That was beautifully put, Sam. I couldn't say it any better. There's nothing
I was
else to
just
say.
thinking that.
It's perfect.
Like it was literally like just so articulate, and like I was listening to it as I was getting him, and literally I was like, Universal could use this. It's like it's like an intro to that ride. Sam, seriously, it's so true, and I think a lot of people, like you said, overlook this. I think a lot of regular guests are like, but it's a fabulous queue, and it's cold. Bonus.
Yeah, big bonus that is. It's
For real
freezing
reason.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget all what you just said, Sam. Basically, it's because it's cold, isn't it? That's why.
Yeah.
And that single rider line as well, which I know there's not a lot going on the queue, but
Yeah.
that is such an efficient single rider queue, just straight up that hallway and you're on.
It's so good. It's a guaranteed walk on every time. As soon as you get someone's attention, when you get to the end, you got to just peek your head around so someone lets you in.
Yeah, like, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. Every time you've been around 4 times in a row, just poking my head around. Oh, I'm so sad that's closed in June. So sad.
Rip.
Sorry, Kenny, you've held it in, have you now?
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So Sam's right. You know, whenever somebody nails that pre-show, it just enhances the ride that much more. Shout out to Beers. Love
Shout
you.
out Beers. So yeah.
Never forget.
Yeah. Explain, Kenny, what happened. I mean, not much happened, but
Well, Jay and I were treated to the best pre-show ever for that attraction. Okay, it was
Craziest
this lady.
pre-show.
She was talking 1 million miles per hour. There were fart noises. I think I keep thinking about like the SpongeBob episode where they do like the whole spit thing in between each word. Hello, welcome to Men in Black. It felt like she was doing that. It really felt like she was doing that.
that was something I'll never forget. I'll never forget that, Kenny.
I mean, she was unhinged.
Unhinged, that is the word.
Queen.
I mean, she made it entertaining though. She definitely livened it up a little bit. We were both stood there like, what the fuck is going on here?
Did you kind of record some of it too? Because it's like
I did,
kept going
yeah.
for so long.
I did record it.
That would have pissed me off.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience. But shout out Bears, it was a story to tell, wasn't it, Kenny?
Oh yes.
Hopefully, this year.
Breaking news. Just whilst I've done that, my brother has just sent me a picture. He's just arrived at Universal Orlando Resort, and if it's not too blurry, maybe you might just make it out.
It's Men in Black.
It is Men in Black. It's blurry, but we almost got it there for a second. But what are the chances that I've just picked that and that second my phone's just gone?
That's actually really cool. Like,
That is
I've
very
goosebumps
weird.
a little bit.
That is very weird.
And my brother has
Tiny
no idea
chances.
this podcast exists, and we will keep it that way. So,
You embarrassed, Sam?
to be fair, the podcast wouldn't be as bad if you found the vlogs. That's a different story, isn't it?
How does he not know you vlog?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he doesn't know about the Instagram. Knows, yeah, no.
Have you blocked him on there?
No, I haven't, but he already knows like I'm a Florida geek, but he doesn't know that I'm that level of Florida geek. So
You need to do what I do, Sam. I just block everyone I know so that no one can find me.
no can discover the page. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. If you just see me not post ever again, you know what's happened. Delete everything. No more
Someone's
podcasts. That's it. It's all gone. Hopefully that doesn't happen anyway.
Wow.
Yeah. Where were we? Kenny, I think it's back to you.
Yes, and I'm so excited. So no one picked this, and I'm
No,
like
I know where you're
shocked.
going.
I am
I know where you're
shocked.
going. Yeah, I know where
I'm
you're going.
shocked.
I agree. I
This
agree
is
with this.
probably what I think is the third best queue at Epic.
Cassie, you all right?
One of the best ones ever made. The detail when you walk up those stairs and you see his greatness right there. Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. What were y'all thinking?
That was next on my list.
It was
Kenny,
next on my
I
list
told
as well.
you. I had it.
That was my number 2.
Come on, Kenny, say it with your chest.
Kenny, I was about to upset you twice. That was when I was about to upset you twice, and I chose Velocicoaster.
I knew it. That's why I'm so glad you picked it. I was like, yes. Then I thought Sam was gonna take it. Oh, this was just beautiful. Today is really going in my favor.
To be fair, Kenny, you've got Battle of Mario Kart. That is a strong top 2. And a strong top 2.
It is, but you're lacking the nostalgia of the original parks.
I am, but I'll get back there pretty soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what else can you say? It's such a detailed queue. I mean, stuff that like you could spend so much time in there reading all the books, like in the library section. I mean, everything. The pre-show is just so short and to the point. I love it. No words. Just put the helmet on. Just the size. Like, come on. Yep. I love that queue so much.
Yeah, we've only done it once. We did it in EPA, so again, it was moving quite quickly, so we didn't get a chance to stop and take it all in. But I was blown away because I'd only done single rider before that. I had no idea that queue is going to be anywhere near as good as it is, and yeah, absolutely stunning. Like you say, it's the second best in Epic, maybe third best depending on where you put it. But yeah, it's certainly up there. Amazing queue.
I know you like the ride as well, Kenny, but yeah, I know you like the. Come on.
Yeah, I do like the ride too.
Yeah, the queue for me is far superior than the actual ride itself.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously we all know it's going to be well themed. That's kind of a given. We all knew it was going to be well themed to Mario Kart and Super Nintendo World, but like it really does transport you into that Mario Kart life. Literally throws you into it. Like I said, various pre-shows, so much to look at, so much going on, so colourful. And like I said, while the ride may not be what we had all hoped it was going to be, or some of us hoped, it sets you up for it. I know, sorry, Kenny. It sets you up for it perfectly. And like I said, I'm excited to get back and experience the queue more than the ride, which says a lot about the queue and how impressive it is.
Absolutely fabulous pick.
Yeah, that was my next pick as well. That was the last of my kind of top tier ones.
It would have been coming back to me and going on.
Yeah, I'd have no chance. It's about 35 minutes until I get another pick. Feels like.
Yeah.
Well, that means you've got another pick then, Kenny.
Oh, I forgot how drafts work just that quickly.
Me too. Okay. Me too. It's not just me then, at least.
All right. Well, I've got 2 at the OG parks that I'm really stuck between. This is really, really hard, but I'm going to go ahead and take it.
Who are you upsetting?
Oh, this is so difficult. Okay.
Zone.
I know, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to make the wrong move here because my list is going really good so far. Okay.
Why don't you pick Ripsaw Falls, Kenny?
Oh, absolutely. But see, I didn't say it, so you can't lock it in as my response.
I mean, Rip Ride Rocket would have been number 1 if it was still open on everyone's list, I'm sure.
Hasta. Okay, anyway.
Hasta.
I'm going to go with Spider-Man.
God, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much. Why are you purposely coming for me today? I'm so nice to you.
I know, Cassie. I'm sorry. I told you I had to be cutthroat. I got to make up for the last draft, okay? I got to make up for it.
He's not forgotten it.
And he's waiting up at night.
He's waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Yeah, so what can I say? Kenny? This is like the only ride, I think, at the OG parks where I don't mind waiting. If it says 25-minute wait, I'm like, great, love it. Go walk in. I love being in the newsroom environment. I love all the pre-show video. It's just excellent. Chef's kiss perfection. It feels like you're in a 90s cartoon. Even like people don't really see it, but the safety video, like the warning, like before you get on the ride, even that is brilliant. I mean, it's just such a good queue. It's so
I'm
good.
with you.
You're not convinced?
In 16th place, to be honest with you.
16th.
Sam,
Really?
dang.
16th place, yeah.
It's low. You've got 15 rides above it. Wow.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
actually. Okay.
Sam, at the end of the episode, we're going to go through your 26.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
please.
Quick fire.
I don't know. I think
It's
it's
a-
perfect.
It's a good pick. I'm struggling to articulate why it's such a good queue. I don't think it's not top tier. Like for me, this is like the top of the second tier for me. But it's one that I'll like you said, Kenny. I'm never mad about waiting in that line. There's something about it. It just feels like a nice queue. Like I'm never stressed in there on that. Do you know what I mean? It's just nice queue. Don't think it's amazing, but it's a solid third spot pick for you, Kenny. I think. Sam, you're pulling some interesting faces, like me on Stardust.
Yeah.
You all right?
I think we're getting into the difficult bit now.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, this is hard.
Yeah.
I'd say like I've broken them down into just like fours, just in terms of the picks, and I think all my next four I could probably go with, but they're all very, very different. So I could go. Well, my next three, to be honest, I've got one in Epic, one in Studios, and one in Islands. So I'm covering all bases here in terms of the parks.
One in Epic. Try to think of your Epic one.
Well,
I
and
know
that's
what
one
it
I'm going
is.
to go for.
Okay.
And this,
Oh, I know what it is too.
yeah, I feel like you've said this before, Kenny, and then you've been like miles off.
Oh, no, this time I know what it is.
Is it in Nintendo as well?
This one isn't in Nintendo. This one is in an area of the park that has already been mentioned.
Uh-huh.
And this is
Curse of the Werewolf.
Dark
This is the
Canoe.
time. Yeah, Curse of the Werewolf. Oh, they go for a show. Nice.
I'm going for a show because I think from just again, if you go back to your Forbidden Journey comment, Jay, of Hogwarts and like the show building and where it is and being hidden, this is again that thing of you walk into a tent and you're like, what? There's all this space going on.
Yeah.
You know, whilst there isn't most props, but where actually I'm aware are we going, like where was this space before? I've just been walking around. But the reason I picked this is for that pre-show. The first time I watched this, I thought, surely this isn't the show, but like there's so much going on and it's such a good standard. I'm like, well, is this actually the show that I've just waited for? But yeah, in terms of fantastic beasts, you know, the effects, you know, the puppets, the things that you see in that pre-show, for me, it is kind of what makes it. So that mixed in with just this, actually, how the hell have I just gone into this tent? Much like in the film and like disappeared into this huge open space. So yeah, not a huge amount more to say, to be honest, but yeah, I like that cue.
I like how you said puppets, Sam. That's what I've taken from that. Not heard that word in ages.
Well, I was going to say animatronics, but I was like, well, they're not really, are they? So.
Yeah. Yeah, Sam, this is a really great pick. This was going to be probably next for me. So you and Kenny have both broken my heart within the past 10 minutes. But it's okay. That was y'all, I mean that queue is really cool. Like I cannot get over it. So that was a really great pick, Sam. I think the coolest part to me is definitely like you said, walking into a tent and then it's like you're in this massive show space. Very cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit trippy that first part. It's so it's so winding. The first time I was in there, I think I went late in my first day at Epic, so I was so tired anyway. I'm like, am I high? What's going on? Like it's so the little jingly noises you hear. It's an experience, but and then it opens up. You're like, where's this space coming from? Obviously, once you explore the land a little bit more, you see kind of where the space is. But that first time, you're like, this is some kind of magic trick.
I think my favorite part of it is the circus arrangement of the Potter music. I adore that. When you walk in, it just puts you in that mood. I love that.
Yeah.
And the pre-show, I would say, is arguably better than the show itself. But that's just one man's opinion.
Alert.
How dare you?
Hot take that, Kenneth.
I mean, that pre-show writes checks that the show is not cashing, but this is coming from somebody who that show is really growing in my list of things that I like. I mean, it's a really good show. but that pre-show is just unbeatable.
Mm.
It's cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. I will say again, just to add to my point of I went in there for the first time late in the day when I was very, very emotionally, physically, mentally tired and drained. And I was like, I've got to do more standing up. So that's my memory from it. But yeah, as soon as they get into the show, and then obviously they open the little suitcase, briefcase, what you want to call it. I was like, wow, this is a special pre-show. So
Yeah.
that's a good pick, that Sam.
Yeah, good job.
Cassie, for your third pick then.
Yeah, I'm having a difficult time. But I'm gonna take the Mummy, and I'm taking the Mummy, and a lot of people are probably like, "Why would you take that?" Um,
That's what I had next.
it's
So yeah, I
yeah,
get it.
it's a great if you go through the express line or through the single rider, you actually miss the whole story of like why this is here. And I think that just kind of like the story behind it and like all the artifacts are really cool. Obviously Brendan Fraser being on the screen a couple times is swaying my vote a little bit. But because that's, I mean, it's a really great movie also.
Yeah.
But I just love the little, Egyptian artifacts. Very cool. And yeah, it moves quick. I know that we're not taking that into account at all. But there's like little fun things you can do, like spray the people with the air, and then like the massive pharaoh cat thing, Sphinx, hanging from the ceiling. Super cool. So I'll take the Mummy.
I'm very surprised that it's taken 10 picks before the Mummy goes off the board. Again, I know it's not an amazing queue, I would say, but again, the detail and the theming is incredible. Very dark queue, I will say. Again, obviously
Love
that's
it.
themed to the Mummy, but a very dark queue. But yeah, I'm surprised it's taken this long to. I don't know what you guys think. To get it off the board.
I don't know. Like when I was agonizing over my last pick, it was between that and Mummy. So I knew it was going to go eventually, but man, that's a good pick. That's a good pick.
I, on the other hand, Jay, had the Mummy at number 10, and that was the number 10 pick. So clearly, I knew.
Yeah.
That was
you are the Oracle, Sam. We all know.
Yeah, maybe not with some of these picks so far, but yeah, I completely agree with what Cassie said there. And the bit just before you get on, when you go up those stairs, like you kind of said with the whatever we're calling it, but just this whole scale. Like every time I ride, I forget how huge that prop actually is. It's just like mind blowing. And yeah, shout out to the single rider line as well, which, as we know, Jay, is normally just a straight walk on as well.
It's great. I love single riders so much.
Yeah.
I love it even more this year. But no, I love the loading area of the Mummy. Like just when you get to the top of the stairs and it's all kind of narrow, you can go right or left. I just love that whole little area. It's perfect for me. So that is it. I feel like it's not average, it's above average, but not quite top tier queue line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Back to me then. I feel like it's been ages, but I've got two picks, so I've got two ready to go, thankfully. And might be some eyebrows raised. I thought one at Epic might have gone already, so I might. That's three I've got on my middle list. I feel like no one's going to pick this one, so I'll take it anyway. I'm going to go with. I feel like you're going to laugh at me for both of these picks, so I'm just preparing myself.
Good, because you've got two good ones, so we need some.
What, you've got two good ones on your list left? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying your first two picks were the perfect,
true.
double combo. So,
but so was my land draft, and I picked World Expo, and Kay laughed at me. Oh yeah.
Look at that. That was a really bad pick.
I shouldn't have brought it up. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Jimmy Fallon as my next pick.
Yeah, I have it coming up soon. Yeah,
I like the ride.
It's a great pick.
I like the ride. I like the queue. I know unpopular opinion, and a lot of people will be shouting at me right now potentially, and I feel like people should be shouting at me just because I've mentioned Jimmy Fallon the ride rather than anything else. Like people will hate the queue just because they hate the ride, and there's a very strong hatred around this ride, and I get it, but the queue line for me, Ragtime Gals. Sam, I know you're a big fan of those. When they're out, I know they're not always out, and I don't think I've seen them for
less and less now as well.
Yeah, I always see people post about them. When I go, they never seem to be out. I don't know if it's like in the morning you're better off doing it.
You can ask at the front of the attraction, and they will tell you what time they're due on.
Yeah. You got clips from the Tonight Show, which I love watching when you when you're waiting. Obviously, it's a bit of a different style queue. It's not a normal queue per se, is it? Where you just go into a line and walk straight up. You got that room upstairs. Well, to be fair, the lobby area is very cool to start with. Seeing all the Tonight Show memorabilia and history on the side. Very swanky, very cool. As you're going upstairs, you can kind of just wait in a different way by chilling. You're out of the sun, which is a bonus. Usually, you don't get anywhere near those little machine games because there's just kids swarmed all over them, and my kids have been touching those. And I don't know how often that gets disinfected. Probably not as much as they should be. So I leave those and I always walk to the end room and just hang out there. You can just take some time and sit and wait, watch the Ragtime Gals, watch the TVs, and then obviously the actual queue, is not very long. I will say I'm a bit sick of the safety video because I've seen it so many times, even though it's obviously very well done. But once you've seen it so many times, it does get a bit like, and you feel like you have to watch it as well. Like, seen it so many times.
Yeah.
Does get a bit tiresome. But other than that, I think it's a really cool queue.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like the ride, don't shout at me.
I agree.
Yeah. Turns out I lied earlier, Jay. I apologise to everyone for that. But when I said that Forbidden Journey was the only attraction where I've ever done the queue and then not ridden, actually, if I think back probably about 8 or 9 years ago, this was one of those as well, where we went in literally just to see the Ragtime Girls and then decided to exit rather than actually ride the attraction.
So a little bit different that though, isn't it? Because it's not like a queue per se.
We can. I didn't lie. Then we'll go with that. It's a little bit different, but
didn't lie.
Yeah, I think the Ragtime Girls, for me at least, and I get why people may have different opinions, but they're the ones that are holding this queue. If they weren't going to be on, then for me this queue goes really far down the list. But when they are on, one of the best. Unreal.
Kenny, Cassie, have you seen the rag? I know Cassie, not you, because obviously you don't ride the ride. But have you seen the Ragtime Girls recently, Kenny?
Oh yeah, I've seen them several times. Like not in a long time, but I have seen them. And it's such a good performance, and I like that they show it like on the queue video. Like even if you're past that point waiting and you're kind of waiting for the safety rooms, they'll still show it on the screen. They're really talented. I think it's a really unique part of that attraction that I hope never goes away. And I think with summer coming up, they probably will come out a little more frequently.
I hope
summers, holidays, stuff like that.
But
yeah, I think it's a great pick. And honestly, I know people have a hatred of the ride or whatever, but I think that's mostly from like theme park people like in this community, but the general public, they love it. I've never gone on it and not seen people like, like over the pre-show, the safety wrap, everything. When the ride's over, you'll hear kids like, can we do it again? Even, when they say it at the end of the ride as well. I'm like that.
I will say that the same people do that with Supercharged though, Kenny. They love that ride.
They do not. I've been on many buses where it is awkward silence when it's over. That is not the same.
Hey, do you know what? I'm surprised no one's mentioned it because everyone loves the queue line for Fast and Furious Supercharged so much. They'll no mention of it just yet. It's not on my. Is it in your 26, Sam?
It is in the 26.
It is in the 26.
It's not coming anytime soon.
How many attractions are there? They're kind of much more than 26. Can't have left many out.
There's a lot.
Just Hagrid's 27th.
He's got the roller coaster on there. Where's that at?
Good queue, that mate. Good queue.
I love how that fence is painted like a purple color.
Fly to the Hippogriff.
Honestly, that Hippogriff queue is fucking terrible.
The worst thing ever.
It's so long. Like, why?
Yeah, I'll never go on that ride ever again. It's up there with hiccups for me for the queue lines. Not great. Not great. Anyway.
I'm nervous what you're going to take next.
So my fourth pick, I think I'm debating between two that are both housed in Islands of Adventure. And I'm trying not to pick it because of the ride as well. I'm trying to think about the queue line, but I'm just torn which way to go. I feel like you'll definitely have one of them on your list. I don't think you'll have the other one. So I could gamble and leave that one. I don't know.
My next pick is, if it gets there and it's still available, is Islands of Adventure. So I'm very nervous right now.
Me too.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, so I'm gonna think about the queue line itself and not the actual ride. So I'm gonna go with Con.
Ugh.
God, you freaking hate you.
gosh.
I'm
Yep.
That was
sorry.
my next
I'm
one.
sorry.
That's what I
But
had.
it's a really cool queue. I mean, it's arguably one of the best themed queue lines. Maybe not arguably, maybe it just actually is. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but it sets the tone for the journey you're about to go on at Skull Island. I, for one, am pleased that the scare actor's not there anymore. I will say that. Did not enjoy that. That gave me anxiety. The room with the old woman in just before you go on, very cool, so
Yeah.
eerie. And isn't there some kind of like performance or setting when it goes even darker and then there's more chanting? There's chanting happens, isn't there? Some kind of chanting happens, I
Some
think.
kind
Yeah,
of
every now
chanting.
and again, yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's
that
just
it
part of
happens.
the normal, that
Yeah,
animatronic. It's usually like a 5-10 minute loop, and I think it's just
yeah.
20-30 seconds of it
But
is
that's
a bit
that
more
room's
intense.
very cool. Obviously, yeah, just the kind of the ambiance and the feel you get. It does kind of make you a little bit nervous. Maybe just me. You've got the weird worm thing that looks a bit dodgy in the final room before you get
Hate that.
onto the thingy.
Looks like a fat one.
Yeah, that was on a T. That was on a T. That's kind of what I was going for. But yeah, it's a very cool queue. Obviously, I don't love the ride, but got to think about the queue itself. I could have gone elsewhere in Islands, and I'll probably regret that, but it's a cool queue, so I'm gonna go with Kong in my penultimate pick.
Good
Great
pick.
pick.
Like
Great
it.
pick. I love how that's the one that we all were going for next. We're all
Yeah.
like, oh, we have to take Kong.
That's why I picked it.
Yeah.
Make it more interesting.
That was a very safe pick
Because
for yourself.
the other one in Islands, it's not a great queue. It's just the music. There's a lot. You must know. I mean, it's kind of closed at the minute, so maybe I couldn't have it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
The queue's not
Yeah.
that great though.
It's not a great queue at all. No,
Really not.
it's a terrible queue, but it's just the music and I don't know.
It
It's
was
just,
25
fair.
out of my 26.
I know. That's why I was saying maybe it was just more the music pulling me along rather than I had to think about the actual queue because the one that we're referring to is nothing really. Just some beams
Yeah.
and a very, very dated old video. Maybe they'll update it. Maybe they'll update the queue. We should hope so.
Maybe.
We should hope so. Right. Back to Cassie.
Okay. Probably get a little hate on this one,
Getting
I
tough
think,
now. Getting
actually.
tough.
I think people are going to be like, why would you pick this? I've said that for
I
every one
think
of
we're
my
at that
picks,
stage
but
now. We're at that stage now, Cassie, where every pick's going to be a little bit like we've got no choice. We're into the lower reaches, I'd say.
okay. I'm taking King's Cross queue,
Oh,
Hogwarts Express, because
Didn't
but
even
the
think
King
about that.
I know. No one think it's not really I mean it is if we're taking it's a ride, technically. Not really,
No,
but it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
And I'll tell you why I'm taking it. I'm taking the one specifically at Universal Studios because that one is way cooler. You have like you're like going it looks like London and you're like have all like the advertisements and then you have all of the suitcases and trunks lined up, which is so cool as a Harry Potter fan. Love that. And obviously the biggest thing I think for me that's so cool here is the you walking into the and 3/4 disappearing. Turn the
That's a great
corner and then
point. Great point.
there's Hedwig. There he is in all his glory. Her.
Turning his head, turning her head.
It.
It's
It's just so cute.
The pronoun
And
Hedwig.
but the 9 3/4 disappearing into the wall is
Yep.
the best part
That's the moment.
for
yeah.
sure. Okay.
Sam, you'll relate to this, but I like it when you look up to the board and you see like next train to Doncaster. And it's like, again, no offense to anyone
Reality
from
check.
Doncaster, but yeah, or Hull. It's like, not nice places, Kenny and Cassie.
Shitholes. yeah.
oh, really?
Oh, God. Now we've lost some of our followers there, Sam. Cheers.
That's fine. Don't want you.
B from Hull is like B from OBT. There we go. That's a sense I never thought I'd say in my life.
Don't know what that means.
You know what
Neither do I.
OBT is
And
now?
Kenny just like nah.
Do you know?
OBT?
Yeah. Orange Blossom
What is
Trail.
Oh, like
No?
in Orlando?
Yeah, in Orlando, yeah.
Oh,
Where all the bad
That's
stuff
shithole
happens.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
No?
y'all trying to say that's the hood? That ain't the hood. Come to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville. You
Mom
think that's
Creek,
bad?
West Side. Okay, sorry.
Oh, this is
Fair.
taking a real turn. King's Cross Station, Cassie. That's a great
So
pick, and
funny.
I didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about that as being a possibility. So no, fantastic
Sam,
pick.
was this
That
on
is.
your list?
It was on my list. It was. I've got two
Of course
more
it
to go
was.
before it, but it was approaching.
Good to know. Kenny, on your list?
Approaching. That's a train
It
pun.
was not on my list, but
Glad you picked up on
you
it.
brought it to my memory. Like, oh, that does count.
No,
That's
I might pick
perfect. You're
Hogsmeade
right.
Station now.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, Hogsmeade's not nearly as good.
Oh no, that sucks.
Okay, moving on. Sorry for my spiel.
Please, yeah, move on. Sam, where are you going next?
I've got my next one is in studios, but I think I'm going to go to the one beneath that, which is in Islands. I can't imagine anyone's going to have this, so I think it's kind of quite safe.
What's
That's
left?
what I thought of Hollywood Boulevard. I thought that was safe.
No, I think this one is safe. I've only been on this attraction a handful of times.
Stormforce.
I've done that, unfortunately, a few more times than that.
Is it
I think I've
fairgroundy?
only done the normal line twice. I've done the single rider maybe 3 or 4 times. And I think this queue, I don't think a lot of people are riding this attraction to appreciate the queue. But actually, if you go through the main queue and it's fully open, because sometimes they close sections off, but if the main queue is fully open, actually, there are some pretty good props in there. And that is a very fairgroundy ride, Jay. You
Yeah,
are right.
thought
It is Doctor Doom.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Good pick.
Oh,
Good
good
little-
pick.
Yeah,
Good little queue line.
Actually,
I've
yeah,
seen it now.
I think I must have done the main queue about 10 years ago, and then I
Mhm.
think I did it again. I think last year for the first time in a long time. And I actually forgot like how much the race is going on. I think because so many areas are normally cordoned off because it's like a 5-minute wait all the time. But actually, yeah, if you do walk the full thing, there's quite a fair bit going on in there. So yeah, I mean, it's not a franchise that I particularly care about. Obviously, we'll see what the new movie does and whether that increases the wait times on that attraction. But yeah, like for me, I mean, the views, don't get me wrong, the views of that attraction are the best bit by far. I mean, you can see all over the resort. You know, it's an amazing view. But actually, I'd say the queue comes second to the mechanism that the ride has. So yeah, solid queue. Like I said, would it be anywhere near the top of my list? No, but I think now we're getting into this sort of territory. It's solid.
Yeah, good pick.
I agree.
It's a good queue.
Great pick.
I thought you might have gone for another Marvel attraction first, though.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that's where he was going.
No, that is number 26. 26.
Number 26. That
And
just
that's
made the
fair
cut.
too. That's
Yeah.
fair too, Sam. Honestly, that's fair.
And that is an attraction that I do 99% of the time in single rider. And there is
Yeah.
literally nothing in that queue.
Yeah.
Kenny, your fourth pick?
Okay.
Don't do
Wait,
it.
do I get 2 in a row or is it just 1?
2.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Your fourth and final pick, yeah. Finish your list.
Oh, I thought I'm going up to 5, right?
Yeah. Fourth
Yeah, so
and
the
five,
fourth pick
fifth.
and then the final
Yeah,
pick.
4th and then
Yeah.
my final. Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you'd be like 4th and final, no more. Okay, sorry.
Fourth and the final one.
Okay, well, in this case, I will go with one in studios that we mentioned earlier, but people have been scared to pick it, but it's honestly, it's a good one, and we're gonna get another
Yeah.
version of it come
Here we go.
2027, I'm sure. Fast and
comes.
Furious Supercharged.
No!
Darn it.
I thought you were going to the Minions.
Oh no. When I said we're gonna get a new version of it in 2027, yeah.
There's always new Minion stuff coming out. Don't put it past them.
Nah. Those pre-shows stink. And the cues, they're just terrible. All right, anyway.
I might
My
have to
next
pick that,
pick, but that's fine, Kenny. You
Yeah.
carry on.
Slating our picks.
All right, so anyway, yeah, Supercharged. You can't deny the queue. It is impressive. It does what it's supposed to do very well. It just thinks that the ride up at the end of that queue is what it is. But everything leading up to it would make you think you're about to go on one of the greatest rides ever. I mean, you've got pre-shows with live actors. You've got all the auto part shop stuff. I mean, it just looks really cool. Cars, Even the vehicle that you see on the ride is in the queue.
Yeah.
Honestly, the music loop's not the worst thing in the world, except for Turn Down for What. Yeah, so I think it's pretty solid.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The cars are cool. The cars are
Yeah,
cool.
there you
And I
It's
do
not
like
there,
the whole
Cassie. The
garage.
cars are cool.
I like the whole garage effect. You know, normally this queue I really only go through for Halloween Horror Nights. So I get to appreciate it then when I'm waiting in line for a normally very popular house. So yeah, pretty good pick, Kenny. I don't know what really else is left besides that, so I think you probably took one of the last better ones.
Yeah, that's kind of how I looked at it. It's like, I'll make the best of a bad situation, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this isn't like terrible. Like, it's not like the worst queue in the world.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, and then my fifth and final pick here is going to be from Epic. And
No,
I'm taking
don't.
Minecart Madness.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm safe.
Yeah, so
Was that
the
I
yours,
actually
Cassie?
enjoy that queue. I've only ever done it through single rider, but man, it is very impressive to look at. I like that it has the animatronics in there. What I don't like about single rider is that you listen to them spiel like about 300 times before you get on the ride, and you just hear "Golden Banana" stuck in your head for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
How's it
Yep.
go?
But it is definitely very impressive. I love that queue. As long as you're
Yeah.
not
I'm a bit surprised it's taken that long because maybe we're just tainted because it's such a long wait the whole time, but it's a
Yeah.
fairly decent queue.
Yeah, it's not bad.
okay.
Getting to look around at like if you're waiting outside, getting to look around at like the scenery of the ride, I think is
For
pretty
sure.
cool because you get to see a lot of the moving parts to it, and like you have that little little waterfall too. It's kind of fun to look at.
Yeah.
Nice.
The animatronic's really cool when you get
Yeah.
to that little the old guy.
It's just that little yellow like room where you're just like this,
Mhm.
and everyone's like
Yeah,
hitting
very.
their freaking wristbands on like all the little things, and I'm like,
I love that.
you know me, I get overstimulated. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, where are my noise canceling headphones?
It's a very
But it is a
windy
great queue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I think if it didn't have such a long wait, I think this would have gone a long time ago. I know we're not supposed to take wait into effect, but like Jay said, when you're tainted by it a little bit, I guess it's harder.
Mhm.
Yeah. When I did a reel of this queue line recently, I obviously sped it up to make it go faster, but I was getting dizzy editing it because it's just zigzags, constant
Yeah.
zigzags. Absolute chaos. But no, it's a cool queue. It's a good pick, Kenny. That completes your list.
Woohoo.
Sam,
Great job, Kenny.
back to you for your final pick.
Don't know where I'm going to go with this one, to be honest.
How many of your
Upset.
26 are left?
Quite a few.
Is it on the
So
spreadsheet?
I could just go for it's in a Word document.
Word. Oh, come on.
I
Up your
could
game.
I could go for the next one. I'm not sure.
I
Uh,
hope it's not mine.
I could be left
three
with
of
anything here.
them- All three of them are kids' rides. So if you've got like adult themed rides coming up, you're absolutely fine. I'm not going to be stealing any.
Oh God.
One of them's got a couple of immature bits in the pre-show, which I'm a child,
Oh.
so I enjoy like a couple of just terrible jokes as part of the pre-show. One of them's got some really cool stuff going on, but it's also got a section that's outside that is incredibly boring, incredibly hot. And then there's another one which is quite a basic queue, but it's themed quite well to what it is. But it just doesn't hold up by modern day standards at all. You know, the world has moved on, but it's themed pretty well to what it's going for.
Oh, Sam, I've got work tomorrow.
I'm nervous.
Oh, like, what is it?
Bedtime soon.
Kenny's slated two of them. You know what? I moved this one down the list, so it's actually my third spot of these three, but I'm going to bring it back to the top just because I don't want to upset Kenny because he slated the minion ones earlier, so I can't go for a minion one. So I'm going to go
No.
for one that I don't think anyone else is going to have on their list, but I'm going to go for the Cat in the Hat attraction.
Oh, that's a good one.
And
That was my next one.
Thought Kenny would like
it's
that.
basic. There's nothing crazy going on, but it's themed well to a kid's story. And again, it sets you up for that attraction. Not quite to the extent of it's an acid trip and you're on drugs and you're high and what the hell is going on, kind of prepare you. But just in terms of if you imagine what a kid's attraction is and what a well-themed kids queue would look like, I think the Cat in the Hat does that.
You've not said the best part about it. It's cold. The AC in there is great.
I'm still frozen from Men in Black, so I don't need any more cold right
Yeah.
now. Still haven't
Fair.
poured out.
No, good pick.
Good one. That's a
It's
good
cute.
pick, Sam.
There's not much to it, but it's cute and does a job, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I think it's a great one. That was going to be one of my next ones.
Cassie, where are you going instead then for your final pick?
What type of girl would I be if I did not choose Yoshi's Adventure? Seriously. I mean, who would I be if I did not choose it? Y'all know I am Yoshi's biggest fan. Now, I'm not thinking about the outside queue because that thing sucks. I am talking about literally just the inside. It's kind of adorable. It's just got cute little areas everywhere. Toadette makes an appearance at some point. I think it's her. But I mean, you just have Yoshi's little eggs everywhere, and yeah, it's really adorable. So I'm going with Yoshi.
Of course. Of course.
Were you
Never in
gonna
doubt,
pick that?
Cassie. No,
Were you
I
gonna
would
pick that?
I was not going
Oh.
to pick Yoshi. Don't worry, I was not going to pick that. That is
Sam,
all
was this on your
yours.
list?
On the 26th.
It was on the 26th. It was a little bit lower. To be fair, I've done it a couple of times. And it was a walk-on, so I haven't really taken
Yeah.
a huge amount of that queue in, but it made the 26th.
Okay. Kenny, did you have this on your list at all ever?
I did not even think about it because I too have only ever done it like as a walk on, so I have not taken in that full queue.
It's cute though, which fits into the Uniblogger theme.
I love his little song. He's so cute.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can't deny Yoshi is adorable. I just didn't even think about the queue.
Yeah.
That's fair. Fair.
No one's picking Stardust. That queue sucked.
That is an
There's that
awful
one
queue.
bit where there's a gap in the roof, and you can
Honestly.
see them like dueling. But apart from that, there is literally
People
nothing.
screaming at you at the bottom of the stairs about the lockers and queuing on the stairs.
Ugh,
It's terrible. Terrible.
it's hot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not good. Anyway, not going down that road. So for my final pick, I've still got, can't quite believe it, but I've still got 3 on my list to pick from.
Huh.
Again, we're all not great queue lines because we're at the bottom of the barrel, shall we say? So do I go with the one I mentioned earlier in Islands, which isn't a great queue, but it's got the music. The other one in Marvel we mentioned, but I can't remember too much about that because I was trying not to pass out. So probably can't pick that
Fair.
one either. And then
You
there's
didn't
one in
miss anything.
Yeah, that's true. And there's one in studios which is well themed. Which no one's mentioned.
Hmm.
Got lots of
I
buttons.
agree. I'm kind of surprised that one didn't come
Yeah.
up, but I think I know which one you're talking about.
I'm gonna go with that one because Jurassic Park. It's just the music. There's not much to that queue. That would be very biased of myself to pick that. I feel so. I'm going to go with Transformers. I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a solid
But-
one. I'm like, wow, no one said that.
The forgotten ride, Cassie. No one.
I forgot it
everyone always
existed.
forgets. Yeah, you remembered about the King's Cross station, but Transformers not in your thinking. Everyone forgets it. I'm telling you, everyone forgets about the ride.
Yeah.
It's a Kenny. I know you love it, but it's a pretty good ride as well. But yeah, the queue line. Obviously, it's the last pick off the board, so it's not going to be great. Still think it's a decent queue line. It's a little bit tight and zigzaggy, but those buttons are fun to press. They're really
Oh,
fun
yeah.
to press because I'm a
The next
child.
world pandemic will start in that queue. with all those
Yes,
buttons.
probably.
Just
Well,
about to say that.
the
It's
pandemic
like the
started in-
norovirus.
They're starting in the old Forbidden Journey lockers, if you know, you know. Or in now the Gringotts lockers. That place is like hell to me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave my bag outside next time. If you want to take it, just take it. I'm just gonna
Just
chance it
take
and leave
it.
it on the floor. Yeah. Oh, that's awful. It's awful. But yeah, I think it's a very good queue. There's loads to look at. It's detailed. It's a bit too intricate for my liking. Are you okay?
Who said that COVID started the Transformers line? Who was that? Did one of y'all just say that?
It's probably Sam.
Sorry, Jay, I was not trying to interrupt you. Just like actually
That's
just
all right.
hit me as like an afterthought. This is hilarious. Okay, anyway, that this is a really great pick, Jay.
Yeah. I did just say, I said about the Jimmy Fallon games. I was like, I won't touch those. And here's me saying Transformers buttons, I'll press all those. Like, talk about contradicting myself. But yeah, it's really well themed. There's loads to look at. It's just a bit too snug for my liking. I remember someone splashed some Fanta on the back of my legs, which I've not forgotten about. This is a bit annoying. Yeah, it's just a bit too. Just kids when they're not looking in front of themselves, and then they end up just walking into the back of your legs. What are you doing? Always me. But yeah, I think it's a pretty decent queue.
Agree.
So that just about rounds it off. Shall we do a quick recap of everyone's? That with you, Kenny?
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 1 was Battle at the Ministry. Number 2 was Mario Kart. Number 3 was Spider-Man. Number 4 was Supercharged. And number 5 was Minecart Madness.
Solid list, Sam.
Yeah, maybe not so solid list. I've got Escape from Gringotts, Men in Black, Le Cirque Canoe, Doctor Doom, and Cat in the Hat.
Cassie?
Okay. I like wrote all of ours down, and so I'm gonna try to remember. But I know number
E.T..
1 I took E.T. for sure. I took E.T. And then I think I took Velocicoaster after that.
Yeah.
Then I took The Mummy.
Yeah.
And then I took King's Cross and then Yoshi.
Very nice. And I took Forbidden Journey, Monsters Unchained, Jimmy Fallon, Kong, and Transformers. So there we have it. I don't know who's got the best list this week. I guess it's quite tough to pick. Kenny will say himself again.
Kenny. He does, but his top 2 are lacking some nostalgia.
Is Spider-Man nostalgic? Spider-Man could be having that nostalgia.
Wait, is Spider-Man his number 2?
Number 3.
So Spider-Man's my number.
Okay.
So hey, I mean, I don't know. I think my list is pretty solid. I don't want to, be too, cocky about it. But hey, internet decide for me, please.
Yeah. Let us know. Comment below who you think has won this draft. Before we do finish up, I asked the people of Instagram for their top 3 favorite ride queues, and universally speaking, one if you don't already follow. And the results were interesting. So coming out on top was Forbidden Journey, quite convincingly, with 23 votes. Second was Monsters Unchained with 15. Again, this isn't rigged, but that's my top 2, just saying. Coming in third place, which I cannot believe, is Battle of the Ministry with 11 votes. I thought that would be far and away the number 1, but it's good to see that Forbidden Journey. People know. Gringotts and E.T. both tied with 10 votes. Velocicoaster and The Mummy with 8 votes. Hagrid 7.
What?
Let's take a minute on that one. Yeah,
That's crazy.
That is an interesting one. That is an interesting one, to say the least.
I think people blurred the line between favorite ride and queue a little bit.
Yeah, that does happen quite a lot, Kenny.
The other.
That does happen. Those tombs are lovely.
It's terrible.
Well,
you got to think of where
who wants to be in there for an hour.
It smells terrible.
Have you done it?
We've all done it.
I'm telling you, it's the only cool the only cool room in that ride is like all the like experiments all in like their little, and then like the magical creature posters everywhere, and that's where the express line comes in. So maybe a lot of our voters are express people.
And the highlight of the queue is Hagrid's gloves. It's not a great queue.
Maybe we're all just again tainted from queuing so long in that line that we just hate it. Maybe if there was no one around and we didn't have to wait, it might be slightly better, but I don't know. The end room's kind of cool, it's just riddled with PTSD.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was very interesting. Men in Black with 6, Spider-Man with 4. Mario Kart only got 3 votes, which again, I think you're right, Kenny. The line between ride and queue line, people just get a bit confused. That's what I think. Kong with 2, Cat in the Hat, Transformers, Hulk, Popeyes, and The Simpsons all getting 1 vote. Popeyes is an interesting one. It's a long queue. Squelching through that queue. You won my first choice. And Simpsons is another interesting one. It's kind of cool. Again, trying to think about the queue itself rather than the ride. But again, it's
The Q
Painted.
videos are
Yeah.
fine, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe at a push. That was in someone's top three, which is
Okay.
interesting.
That'd be
Interesting,
strange.
but we were all entitled to our opinions, of course. I also asked ChatGPT, of course, for the top five, and they came out with Spider-Man in fifth, The Mummy in fourth, Gringotts in third, Velocicoaster in second, and Forbidden Journey again in number one.
Huh. That's
No
pretty
Battle of the
interesting.
Ministry at all.
No, that was an honourable mention for ChatGPT. Yeah, they're not a fan of Epic Universe, clearly.
I was about to say.
They've not been yet. They've not made it there yet. And
The only
Ethnic
reason
Clowns.
I'm going to be buying some of that food again in Epic in August, to be honest, is just to see if it still
Just to
has
see.
the
Brilliant.
same effect. Yeah.
Brilliant. Oh, well, do let us know if there's any
You will
change in,
hear. Do
in
not
colour
worry.
or what. Yeah,
Everybody
thanks.
will be
Yeah.
updated.
Perfect. Perfect.
We want color, size, shape. No.
No pictures,
No,
please, Sam.
there's some stories I could tell you, Kenny, but I'm not going to.
No, don't. Just private
But
message,
we'll
Kenny.
save that for the Patreon episode.
To be honest. Honestly-
That is a great segue, that, Sam. That is a perfect segue. It's like you read my notes already. Sorry, you're going to say something, Cassie?
No, I was just laughing really loudly.
Oh.
Not about fat ones, I hope.
No more. No more
No,
fat
no,
one
Kenny's
talk.
gone. Need to wrap this up.
Fat dumps.
Compose yourself, breathe.
Okay.
Just before we do end the episode, just a note to say that University Speaking and the University Speaking podcast are now on Patreon, as you mentioned, Sam. Beautifully done. So if you want to support the podcast or my channels, or who knows, maybe just me as a person, patreon.com/University Speaking, I think it is, or just see the link in my bios. It's on there. Just want to say as well a massive thank you to the three people who have already become a member in Jason Townsley, Dan Chapman, and James, aka Snacks Beers and Mickey Ears. I didn't expect to get any, especially in this such short space of time. So, yeah, thank you so much to those three. And yeah, I think that will do it for this week's episode. Thank you all for watching and listening as always. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun as ever this draft. Let us know who you thought has got the best list in the comments, and we will see you all again next week.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm exhausted.